Often we're asked, can someone do knowledge building without Knowledge Forum? And if the person asking me that question doesn't have access to Knowledge Forum, then I'm going to say yes. I'm sure that, my goal is for that person to know that what's important about knowledge building are the 12 principles, that all ideas are improvable, that it's about this community knowledge, the discourse, and that creative teachers will find creative ways to archive children's understanding. But I have to say that using Knowledge Forum changes the playing field. When you have, I used Post-it notes, for example, when I was worried about, would I have access to technology? And Post-it notes fall off the board, they get lost, you can't duplicate them if you find that they need to go in more than one category. They're difficult to read. And Knowledge Forum allows you to, in an asynchronous way, add or read anything that's online. It allows you to build on and really use graphical tools that are really conducive to the way children see information. But I think most importantly are those embedded tools. It allows you to assess your contribution as an individual. The teacher can assess at any time, and the group as a whole can actually look using Knowledge Forum and identify what are we doing as a community. And those are things that are much more difficult not using Knowledge Forum. And so as I'm very excited that this technology is becoming more and more readily available in schools. And I think that as teachers use it, they'll discover that the technology is actually designed to help us understand the principles. The fact that you're not submitting a note or saving a note, but you're contributing a note, that's a subtle difference maybe, but it means a huge difference in that you are contributing something, you're at that moment thinking, is this of value to the community? Am I advancing the knowledge by asking this question or by sharing this information or this theory? The fact that the title section is there for the child to develop after the note has been written. You can't contribute a note without a title. This helps with those 21st century skills of synthesizing information. A whole class could be studying bees, but if everyone titled his or her note bees, that wouldn't be very helpful. But if it's about why bees have stripes, or camouflage, or to ward off predators, then children start to understand how they can synthesize information in a way that will invite others to respond to that information.